Coyote culture is presented by the Cheyenne River Predator Hunters and TS Customs, precision firearms built for success.
Me and my brother Rocky, we're continuing on. Last episode, you guys got to see a triple. You guys got to see a quad. This is my first quad.
My first quad too.
We're moving out, continuing this awesome day of coyote calling. We actually had a dry stand.
And we just went maybe a quarter mile straight south over the hill and started calling off towards the river. And just a little ways into the stand, Dakota seen coyotes and he told me they was coming, and for the life of me, I could not find them. Like until the coyote was 200 yards from us, I never once seen any coyotes.
Oh.
And I ended up shooting him at 120 yards, 100 yards, something. He was really close.
That right there is coyote number 8. A group of 4 actually kind of started in, but only one come over the hill. Pretty not bad.
Old dog, this tooth plumb wore off and this one's about to break off.
Really? He ain't near as haired up as some other ones. Oh, actually he is, huh? This hair here don't look very good, but his guard hairs look good.
Just red, kind of a light. Sucker's a fairly old female. It's just red. And it's got a lot more weight than those pups. Pull the hide on another.
When we started this set, there was one old male coyote back here that howled at us and howled at us and howled at us, and about 18 minutes into this set, he was leaving. And then pretty soon we got one bark from a group of 4, and a group of 4 come across, then we switched it up to rabbit. Got one of them to come over the hill to us. We're gonna keep on going.
Thought it was a pup, but it's a fairly old female, just not a very big dog.
Yeah, look how red she is, really red. Starting to pile them up. Got some skinning to do now.
After that 8th coyote, we went on to the next stand.
And we get another coyote to come across the dog town to us, and it winds up coming into the right and coming up on top, and we shoot another one.
Big old female. Another red one.
Coyote number 9.
Blew her head up.
Skinnable?
Good one. Not the best, but skinnable.
It's probably 10 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty warm. It's probably 80 degrees, and we decided we probably better skin some of these coyotes. They're not gonna last all day, right? We don't even have room on the back of the side-by-side to pack this many coyotes anyways. don't know how many of you guys been in this situation, but right, we told our wives that we'd probably hunt about half a day probably and come home, but if you've got 9 coyotes down by 11 o'clock in the day, you can't just quit and go home. Number 9. You're watching Coyote Culture.
Yeah, we snuck in or we thought we were sneaking in, but we seen a coyote coming in and the grass was tall, so we kind of got hunkered down out of the, we're trying not to spook him, and he's just kind of working his way down the draw, and I mean, it was a chip shot. I should have killed him easily the first shot.
I've never seen a coyote jump straight in the air just like a cat.
All 4 straight in the air. He didn't even know what was going on, and he stopped, and they shot again and got him killed. Oh yeah, it was hilarious to see. I guess I've never seen a coyote do it quite like that one did.
He's a little hopper. We walked in on this one and seen him. He never did ever see us.
Little man.
I actually had the call turned up to 32 on a rat, and this coyote never even heard it. That's how windy it is. By this time in the day, like the wind starts blowing. The wind's probably busting 20-25 miles an hour now. It's a pretty dang windy day. So we're moseying into our next spot, and right away when we howl, what happens? There's a coyote right down below us. So the wind actually really helped us out on this one. Rock puts another good shot on. Well, there's 11.
Oh, Jesus, that's a 38-pounder. Right in the neck, barely got it.
What was that shot? About 400?
400, 392.
Into the wind. Rock kind of guessed it even. Rock's seen another one. I don't know if it's on film or not. It's 11. Load him. We just as well go get a dozen.
Go skin him. Yeah, that's a monster there. Wow.
You're watching Coyote Culture. Continue up this draw, and we actually messed up a set. We actually crossed over Dogtown that we wanted to call. Well, we actually backed out of this Dogtown and we went up and we skinned 2 more of them coyotes we had. And then as we slipped back down to the Dogtown, we popped the hill and there's another coyote on this Dogtown after we already had exposed ourselves once. And unfortunately we didn't have any luck there. We missed him out in front of us in the wind at a pretty good shot, and then we missed another long distance coyote. But we moved on the rest of the day and we made a handful of sets. And we're on this set right before dark, and
It's just coming around that bend right now.
on the other side.
Yeah. He's right on the bend.
5:20.
Well, should we drive back around there and get in before it gets dark? Or
Yeah, might as well. I got it marked pretty good. Just off to the left of that buckbrush.
in that yellow grass
Yeah, just to the left
next to
side
the
of that.
bank.
Left side of that buckbrush.
14 coyotes today. Not too shabby.
Amazing day.
Yeah, just an epic day of calling coyotes, right? We killed 14 coyotes and had 12 of them on film. And
We made the 1%ers, us, and I don't know how many other people.
one of our sponsors is Lucky Duck Calls, and Jeff Nimick knows a lot about hunting coyotes, and he's killed a lot of coyotes, and he always talks about the 1% club. And I've been close, right? I've been to a handful of 9 coyote days, but this is finally my turn to get myself into the 1% club, along with me and Rockin', right? It's a good place to be.
I'm Rocky Longbreak, and you're watching Coyote Culture. 14 down.
Next time on Coyote Culture. Lonnie's out with shooting buddies Charles and Kenny. It's early season, and the coyote calling is in full swing. Then Dakota is out with Rocky and his son Dean for an afternoon of calling.
Dean, how many coyotes you got?
That's on the next episode of Coyote Culture.